How can a poem become a mirror of society, reflecting its chaos and desolation? Today, we delve into one such extraordinary piece of literature, The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot. While The Wasteland is often interpreted as a reflection of the widespread disillusionment and despair following World War I, it is essential to consider the personal context of T.S. Eliot's life that deeply influenced its creation. The poem was written during a period marked by Eliot's own emotional distress and the illness of his wife. These personal struggles are intricately woven into the fabric of the poem, enriching its exploration of despair and disillusionment. This personal backdrop, combined with the broader post-war context, contributes to the poem's profound depth and its poignant portrayal of a fractured world. Eliot's The Wasteland is rich with a wide range of references, from ancient texts such as the Bible, Hindu scriptures, and Greek myths, to the culture and literature of his own time. This mix of old and new is key to the poem's broken and varied style. Understanding this blend of different sources helps us see how the poem shows a world that is broken and complex. This poem presents a landscape that is both familiar and alien, a world that is recognizably our own, but twisted and distorted. It's a journey through a shattered mirror of society, a journey that's as enlightening as it is unsettling. Dive with us now into the depths of this desolate landscape crafted by T.S. Eliot. The Burial of the Dead, a title that conjures images of death and decay, doesn't it? This first part of T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland is a whirlwind of references, symbols, and deep-seated themes. The title itself is a nod to the Anglican burial service, immediately setting the stage for the exploration of death and, intriguingly, rebirth. In the stanzas, we encounter a landscape that is simultaneously barren and fertile, dead and alive. This duality is a constant reminder of the cycle of life, the delicate balance between creation and destruction. The biblical references further enhance this theme, drawing upon stories of resurrection and renewal. And then, there's the prophecy of the Sibyl, a poignant reminder of the inevitability of death. Yet it also suggests the possibility of new beginnings, of life sprouting from the ashes of the old. As we traverse through the lines, we see the stark contrast between life and death, beginnings and ends. From death and decay we move on to a game of chess, but is it just a game? In the second part of T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland, we find ourselves in a setting that's quite different from the previous one. In A Game of Chess, the title points to Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra, but the section also shows everyday life problems of Eliot's time. It talks about troubled marriages and lack of emotions, adding to the poem's themes of breaking down and losing hope. The characters, trapped in a game they can neither win nor abandon, echo the themes of desire and disillusionment. Their yearning is palpable, yet there's an underlying sense of despair, of something beautiful lost, or perhaps never truly had. The game becomes a symbol of the decay of relationships, a tableau of love turned sour, passion curdled into obsession. Eliot invites us to reflect on the human condition, on the games we play with others and ourselves. In this game, there are no winners, only players trapped in a cycle of desire and despair. From the death and the game, we journey on to the fire sermon, Death by Water, and What the Thunder Said. In the fire sermon, we see Eliot illustrate a world consumed by lust and desire. The Thames River, once a symbol of life and prosperity, is now tainted with the filth of human indulgence. The modern world, Eliot suggests, is burning in the fire of its own desires. The decay, both literal and moral, is palpable. We then dive into Death by Water. Here we read about a drowned sailor named Phlebas the Phoenician. This character, made up by Eliot, represents how people forget about death and how time keeps moving on. The final section, What the Thunder Said, is a culmination of Eliot's exploration of decay and disillusionment. It paints a picture of a world in ruins, a world where the thunder's roar is the only sound echoing through the desolation. But within this desolation, there is a glimmer of hope. The thunder speaks three words from ancient Indian texts: datta, give, and dayadvam, sympathize, and damyata, control. These words together show important ideas like kindness, understanding others, and being in control of oneself. Eliot's The Wasteland, in its entirety, is a profound commentary on the disillusionment and decay of the modern world, but it also carries a faint note of hope, a possibility of rebirth. The thunder speaks, and we are left standing amidst the ruins, seeking redemption amidst the wasteland. The Wasteland, a poem that has fascinated and perplexed readers for nearly 100 years, continues to resonate with its powerful themes. We have delved into the depths of this monumental work, examining its complex layers and multifaceted meanings. From the desolation depicted in The Burial of the Dead to the disarray and disillusionment of A Game of Chess, Eliot's pen paints a vivid picture of a world in chaos and despair. We've further explored the remaining sections of the poem, each one a mirror reflecting a different aspect of our shared human experience. The poem's fragmented narrative and rich symbolism offer a window into the mind of the modern man, confronting us with our deepest fears and desires. Through this analysis, we have seen how Eliot masterfully weaves together cultural references, personal experiences, and deep-seated anxieties to create a tapestry that embodies the spirit of a generation. The Wasteland, despite its bleak title, is not just about decay and ruin. It is a call to self-reflection, a plea for understanding, and a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink. Today, nearly a century later, the poem's themes of disillusionment, despair, and the search for redemption are as relevant as ever. The Wasteland remains important today because it explores feelings of being alone, the world feeling broken, and the hunt for meaning. These ideas are still relatable now, showing how the poem still connects with people and their experiences in modern times. As we conclude our journey through the Wasteland, let's remember that every line of this poem, every image and symbol, invites us to look deeper, to question, and to reflect. The Wasteland, like all great works of literature, is a universe unto itself, waiting to be discovered, understood, and appreciated. If you found this journey through the Wasteland enlightening, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more such explorations into the world of literature. Remember, every poem holds a universe within its lines, waiting to be discovered.